I want to be like Mike. That's Michael Jordan. However,
and it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. Welcome back to Fanboy Fridays. Fanboys, you are ridiculous. When you look in the mirror, you are staring at ridiculousness. You are ridiculous, and so is your king. And of course, we hope your day is going terrible. Because the foolishness continues. So the duck, Lebron James, says he plans to play all 82 games this season. So this article is coming from CBSSports.com, and it says LeBron James says he plans to play in all 82 games this season, and he wouldn't be the first 40-year-old to do so. The Los Angeles Lakers continued their strong start to the 2024-25 season on Friday night as they rallied back from a 22-point deficit in the first half to defeat the Phoenix Suns 123-116. This is the first time they've been 2-0 since 2010-2011, and they'll look to make it 3-0 on Saturday when they face the Sacramento Kings. Of course, this article is old, a few days old. It says, despite an early back-to-back, they will do so with the full lineup. Most notably, LeBron James said he will be in action. In fact, James said he expects to play in all 82 games this season. Yeah, I plan on playing every game, James said, after putting up 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists on 7 of 13 shooting in 35 minutes against the Suns. We'll see what happens. You never know. We'll see what happens if I don't. James, who will turn 40 years old in December, played 71 games last season, his most since the 2017-18 campaign with the Cleveland Cavaliers, when he played all 82 games for the first time and only time in his career. There's a very little chance he does so again this season, but that quote speaks to his mindset. And yeah, we're gonna hold up because the article kind of goes into talking about the starting five and quoting a lot of LeBron James with the profanity he was using so frequently in that ridiculous documentary. So we're gonna hold up on the article there. But the last line that I read says that quote speaks to his mindset. Well, where do we start, people? First of all, my question is to LeBron James is, why do you want to play all 82 games? Like, why now? I have a feeling it's because there's so many videos you can find on YouTube of people talking about Michael Jordan playing all 82 games on one leg. You know, despite being injured, he played all 82 games, and I think he was 39, 40 years old when that happened. So, yeah, again, to me, this is just something else for LeBron James to try to do something to manufacture, to add on to this manufactured career. But yeah, like I said, to me is why do you want to do this? So since LeBron James has been a Laker, here's the games that he's played. 55 games, 67 games, 45 games, 56 games, 55 games. Last season, 71 games. And now he's saying he plans to play all 82 games. This is very... I really don't even know what to say about it. Like I said, LeBron James, why do you want to play? Why is playing all 82 games even a thought in your mind at this point? Like, you have started this season with every ridiculousness that could possibly be done to lower the standards of the NBA. You've been lowering the standards of the NBA your entire career, especially as someone who's supposed to be held up as one of the top superstars. Like you're about the load management. Again, you've only played 82 games once in your career. So this whole wanting to play 82 games doesn't make any sense at all this season. Again, except for it to be a talking point, because the ridiculous LeBron James fan base will say, oh, LeBron James played 82 games at 40 years old. Well, fanboys, what about the other 21 seasons? What about the other 21 seasons that he did not seem to be concerned with playing 82 games? Again, it's just, this season is just, if we're being honest and putting this season into perspective, I believe this is a definitive marker in history that is a official indicator of how the standards of the NBA have been lowered so much. This season is a definitive marker in that. And it's going to be interesting to see if the NBA is capable. Well, number one, you have to want to recover from this. And at this point, it doesn't seem like the NBA and Commissioner Voldemort have any interest in restoring the integrity to the game, into restoring the competitiveness of the game, and into repairing the product that is the NBA, that has become more about the flash, more about the quote unquote entertainment, which I also have something to say about that as well, because people are saying that the NBA is a WWE now, and I agree with that in terms of the fakeness, but they keep saying that it's all about the entertainment aspect. But again, I'm having a hard time seeing that this new focus on solely being entertaining is actually more entertaining. I would argue that the days when there was more resistance in the NBA, when there was more competitiveness in the NBA, that was actually more entertaining than when they have bent and broken the rules so much to supposedly, just think about the logic of that. Just think about the logic behind them constantly selling us this narrative that the NBA is more talented, more skilled, bigger, stronger, faster. Think about the logic of them selling that narrative, coupled with the fact that, and the running parallel with that is the fact that they've destroyed the rules of the game to make it easier. And this is Commissioner Voldemort's words, basically saying that it's in an attempt to allow these players to showcase their skills. So that's really not showcasing your skills at all. That's like saying, well, man, this guy's a great ball handler, but in order for us to see that, we have to make it so the defender can't really defend him. we got to cut back on the defense, or else you can't see how great of a ball handler this guy is. Well, then he's not that great of a ball handler. You LeBron James fanboys, you guys are all great ball handlers. Don't worry, we're not talking about y'all. But anyway, yeah, so think about the logic of what they're trying to promote and what they're trying to sell. Making it easier and easier in the game while trying to convince us that it's because these more players. But again, this came out of Adam Silver's mouth, that that the reasoning for lessening the defense in the NBA is so these players could showcase their skills. That doesn't make any sense at all. If you're really that skilled, you would be able to showcase it against the same kind of obstacles that previous generations, that previous eras of the NBA had to face. It's that simple. But again, unless you're a LeBron James fanboy, you know this. Only people who we have to explain this to is the LeBron James fan base and a lot of the younger generation who's grown up on this NBA, and this is the only thing that they know. So, yeah, like I said, I believe that this season is a definitive marker in history where people will look back and say the NBA hit a new low and it set a new standard for not being competitive. It set a new standard for it doesn't really have to be the best players in the NBA. It set a new standard for, oh, this is all about marketing and a money-making ploy with this whole LeBron James and Bronny James situation, while they keep on trying to sell it as history, even though it's manufactured history. Like, this is a new low for the NBA. And, you know, podcast JJ Ridiculous coaching the Lakers. Like, this, so many standards have been broken under LeBron James' watch that, yeah, I don't. That's why I laugh so much. Because if you don't laugh about it, again, the real fans of the NBA, we can't control this. It is obvious that the NBA does not care what the real fans of the NBA think. So we can't control this. So the only thing we can do is sit back and laugh at the ridiculousness, because otherwise it'll just leave you pissed off all the time. You know, when you look at what's happening this season, it would just leave you pissed off. Anyway, I went into all that. But like I said, you know, we're going to keep this video short. But this whole thing with LeBron James wanting to play 82 games is like, why? Why do you... LeBron James, you already said at the beginning of the season that you don't have anything left to accomplish. You said you don't have anything left to accomplish, which is a ridiculous statement for somebody who's supposed to be a competitor in the NBA. But that's what you said. What's also a ridiculous statement is saying it's just basketball. But that's what you said. So why do you care about playing 82 games? It's just more stuff to... You're just lying at this point. LeBron James, you're just lying. It's just more lies that you continue to spew about your career and just to get your fan base talking. It's just more lies. You know, and like I said, if for some reason LeBron James happens to play 82 games this season, which there's a chance for anything to happen. You know, hell could freeze over. It's possible. But if for some reason that it actually happens, then we know the LeBron James fan base. LeBron James fanboys, let me talk to you guys for a second. There are no words to express the ridiculousness of you guys. It just really can't be expressed. And if you guys would just for a moment sit and, well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you just obviously aren't good thinkers at all. But the things that you like, do you realize that some of you guys have actually said in the comments that LeBron James playing with his son makes him the GOAT? Like, do you guys understand how ridiculous that is? Even if Bronny James was actually a great player, even if that was the case, LeBron James' son playing with him in the NBA has nothing to do with how great of a basketball player LeBron James is. It has zero to do with that. He still has 6 finals losses. Like, I really am puzzled by the things that you guys are so willing to latch on to. The in-season tournament, you know, when he won that, how many people of you fanboys were in the comments talking about 5 championships? No. If that was Kobe, he wouldn't even acknowledge that. But of course, we all know that once Kobe left, that gave LeBron James free reign to. Kobe was the last one holding up the standards in the NBA. Once Kobe retired, that gave LeBron James free reign to completely trample all over the standards. But yeah, fanboys, how ridiculous are you guys? But anyway, we're gonna hold up here. You guys are amazing, though. I will say that. Like some of the things that you LeBron James fanboys say, it really should be studied. It really boggles the mind that you guys just can't make simple connections and correlations between things, and it's amazing. But you guys should pat yourself on the back for being so steadfast in your delusion. I will say that. You guys, Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about the deer saying that he plans to play all 82 games this season? A few questions. Why do you think that is? Do you think it will actually happen? And if he does, so what? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day. And I'll see you next time. All right.